Welcome to Wine Tripping TV's web series, Just a Taste. It's the wine review that you never saw coming or going.
He's Jeff Gaskin and I'm Dan Ganchert, and each week we'll bring you updates from the world of wine, as well as the details you need on one wine in particular. And this week we have a 2007 Smith-Madrone Chardonnay. It comes from Napa Valley, and all of the grapes were grown at the top of Spring Mountain. The only water they received came from good old Mother Nature.
You mean rain?
Right, rain. It's a lovely, vibrant, medium yellow with a mixture of pears, green apples, and lemons in the aroma. Its middle palate is soft, lush, and round, and it has an underlying backbone of acid. Approximate retail price, $30. The winemaker thinks it's one of the best they've ever made. They even think that it would make Chardonnay's homeland of Burgundy, France proud.
Well, we all know the French are proud, but the publishers over at Editions Mama Josepha are worried that history is being lost. Decanter.com is reporting that they are launching a new book to remind the French to be proud of their winemaking heritage.
Well, I think that's great. It's absolutely vital that every country produce propaganda to generate national pride.
Aber die Tatsache an der gewaltige und wachsende Macht.
Of course, there are a lot of books about the French winemaking tradition. However, this one may be the first written for children. That's right, it's a children's book. And the title translates to Vines and Wines, A World to Discover. The book apparently covers the history of wine in France from Roman times to the present day, and the focus is more on culture and history rather than promoting wine. The editor of the book, Emmanuel Garcia, was quoted as saying, "This book is about the heritage of France."
You know, I understand the British are watching the sales of this book very closely because they plan to launch their own children's book celebrating their national heritage.
Really? What's that one about?
Well, it's called Jack the Ripper Come Count With Me. And it's great because the children can learn anatomy and they can learn to count at the same time. And the publishers figure if they don't sell it, they could just slash prices.
Well, from slashing prices to non-profits, did you hear that Twitter is now making wine?
Let me guess, the bottles are 140 milliliters or less.
Well, it's a little more serious than that, and it's for a good cause. According to TechCrunch.com, they're teaming up with Crushpad and a nonprofit called Room to Read that promotes literacy around the world. Twitter is using Crushpad's team and expertise to produce a wine called Fledgling Wine, and it is available as a Chardonnay and a Pinot Noir for about 25 bucks. I wonder how they're going to get the word out.
I think Twitter's got that covered, but I'd be happy to help them with some slogans, like tweeting for reading, or our tannins aren't bitter with Twitter, or on the wings of Loire.
Okay, you need to stop, and unfortunately, so do we. So join us next time as we taste a Merlot from the Roth Winery in the Alexander region. As always, this is the wine review that you never saw coming or going.
For Jeff Gaskin, I'm Dan Ganchert. Now go wine tripping.